Hi guys, it's Any, aka the Knock Trader, your friendly neighborhood swing trader, back again with another video. Today we're going to find out why Metro Bank is one of the most shorted stocks on the FTSE 100. Let's get straight into the video. You know what I'm going to ask you to do next? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that alert button to get alerts of all my latest videos. I've got Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at the Knock Trader on all social media platforms. And if you click the description section below, or if you check the description section below, there's a link to my mailing list. If you join my mailing list, you get weekly emails of my latest videos. You also get priority access to my free training course I'm creating for all my subscribers, and you get a spreadsheet that gives you my entries, my exits, my stop losses, and the reason behind some of my trades. Let's get straight into the video. Okay, so Metro Bank, it was the most shorted stock on the the most shorted FTSE 100 stock a while back. Now it's dropped to number 2. But why? I want to know why. Why is everyone shorting Metro Bank? So I did a little bit of digging. This is a website called Short Tracker. It's a really useful website for checking what stocks are being shorted by like the institutional traders and investors. So we're talking hedge funds and anyone that actually has to state their positions. So this is FCA information on short selling. And Metro Bank has been shorted a lot by institutional traders, who some people like to call smart money. So I'm dumb money apparently. Retail traders are dumb money because they don't know what they're doing or they have misinformation. The institutional traders are smart money because a lot of times, apparently they get it right more than we do. But actually that's true. That's why they say 90% of traders lose money. I'm not in the 90% though. Yeah, Metro Bank. Why are they being shorted so much? So I did a little bit of reading, a little bit of fact finding, and I came to a couple of conclusions. And I found some interesting information as to why I think they are being shorted. So here's an article from January 2019 from the Financial Times, and basically what it's saying here is that Metro Bank had disclosed that it failed to have enough capital backing for some of its riskier commercial loans. So when you give out loans, you need a certain amount of capital backing it so that if people default on the loan, you have the money there. But they had been giving out riskier loans than how they'd been disclosing them. And when this accounting error was, they always used to love to use the word accounting error. I remember the Plus 500 said the same thing about accounting error. When the accounting error was found out, it wiped about 60 million off its share price, which is a big chunk of money. So that's one of the reasons. And that's a pretty bad reason for a bank to lose market value, because it doesn't know how to calculate its loan risk. It's like one of the pillars of a bank giving out loans. If it doesn't know how to calculate that, then that's a big issue. Now, another reason is that in February 2019, they had a cybersecurity attack. They were attacked, and the attack was called the SS7 attack. I don't really know much about it per se, but that cybersecurity attack was made on Metro Bank, and that's kind of bad for investors, because not bad for investors, but bad sentiment, because if they can get successfully hit with a cybersecurity attack, and I think they're one of the first banks to get this type of cybersecurity attack hit on them. So that was another reason, and the final reason was not the final, but another reason that I found is that there's been a lot of governance issues. So what I mean by that is that the chairman, Vernon Hill, he hired his wife's firm to design the bank's branches for 17.3 million. So there's a bit of a conflict of interest there, because it's just basically money being exchanged hands within the same family. So a lot of the board members, and not board members, a lot of the shareholders weren't really happy about that he's paid such a large sum of money, and the contract was awarded to his wife's company. So there's a lot of seems like there's been a lot of dodgy dealings with regards to the chairman. Well, it's not really dodgy dealings, it's just governance issues. They need to oversee how these contracts are being awarded, really. And another thing, personally, I think I just never really understood the business model of Metro Bank. So they're a retail bank, and they launched in 2010, and it kind of felt like a backwards move because all the new challenger banks that were being created at the moment were all digital, and they were staring away from open physical stores because of the amount of overhead that's attached to owning a physical bank in in town centres. And with most of the market moving to digital, banking both from the legacy banks and the challenger banks. So I never really understood the USP in a new retail bank joining the club, as there's not that much benefits. Metro had not really any of the benefits of the digital challenger banks like your Monzos, but they had all of the drawbacks and the overheads of the legacy banks. So maybe someone knows a little bit more about their business model than I do, but I don't think opening on Sundays and letting your dog in and stuff like that is enough of a unique selling point for a bank like Metro Bank to thrive in this day and age. But I stand corrected if I'm wrong. I like to hear you guys' opinions in the comment section below. So that was just a quick video I thought I'd do on Metro Bank, because I've had some discussions with some other people about it. Some people called it out and wanted me to review it, so I thought I'd just do a little light review on Metro Bank by itself, as it's one of the most shorted banks in the UK. So yeah, that's any aka the Knock Trader signing out.